I coach the 3rd grade first-year tackle at the Noblesville Elementary Football League.
It's homecoming in Noblesville, Indiana. And just like in thousands of small towns across America, the community gathers to celebrate its traditions and embrace its team. While the varsity prepares for its biggest game of the year, so too does the next generation of Noblesville football players.
Ready, set, go! Go, Aiden, stay low! Push him back, go!
On the practice field, the coach moms work to create their own tradition. Their teams play each other this week with more than just bragging rights on the line. The Showdown marks a milestone in Noblesville football history. The first ever head-to-head meeting of teams coached entirely by women.
Go!
There you go! There you go!
Drive it!
It is a feat that impresses even their harshest critics, their husbands.
First reaction was, what? Moms don't coach football.
Move your feet, use your feet!
I was pretty shocked that, she wanted to do it.
You can come up. This is what's coming up, is your hands.
First reaction when she asked me, you think I should do this? I said, you're crazy. I go, you know what, this is a ton of work.
It's kind of hard in a mindset when you're a football player to think that, girls know all about football.
Get up!
Having coached before and having been a player, this year's been kind of a hard year for me because I've walked the sidelines many times trying to be quiet. But I didn't want this to be about me being, the guy in the family that's going to help her and all this kind of stuff. I wanted her to stand on her own merit. And she's done a great job at doing that. All 4 of them. She's done a great job this year.
I think it's been positive. Every game, we've seen improvement. I mean, it's amazing how well they've come together better as a team, working together better as a team and encouraging each other.
Who teaches the kids to tie their shoes? Who do the kids learn from on basic life necessities growing up in their early age? And it's moms.
Go!
His reaction from her is, I feel like it's a lot better because he actually gets more direction without yelling. She actually tells him, all right, here's what needs to happen.
Our kids have sat down and they horseshoe up like they're supposed to, and they sit there and they listen to her. I think they're kind of, following the rules and following what they're supposed to be doing, and it's paying off.
The coach moms hope the ultimate payoff is a victory on Saturday.
You guys are doing a great job, but you guys have to be able to block and tackle. Know your spots.
2 goals. No penalties. And get more than 8 points. More than 8 points on the board. Let's break it down. Say that 3 really loud, guys. Good practice, guys. Good practice. 1, 2, 3. Penn State!
Penn State is 4-1 and has earned the top seed in the league, but know they must play their best to beat an Indiana squad that is determined to get their first victory.
We know these other coaches. They coach very similar to like Coach Robin and I, so we won't have to worry about the problems of people grabbing face masks and horse collaring us and all this silliness.
You're going to play the hardest you've played. At the end of the game today, if you can't answer that honestly and say, I played my hardest, then you should be disappointed. But there's no disappointment today. You guys are awesome.
We get to just have a fun game of football.
In a competitive first quarter, Penn State draws first blood.
QB keeper, AJ, he's gonna ride you, all right? Push, barrel through, line, block, push him back, 5 yards. Great.
Go, Brady!
and a 2-point conversion kick gives Penn State an 8-0 advantage.
Defense, Aiden, come here. Stop watching and just fire off and go in. Bo and Alicia, be straight on, because they come in a lot. Be straight on and go in. Fire off, don't look, just go.
Indiana takes their coach's words to heart and keeps the game close with tough defense.
Line, stay home, right? Stay home. I can't be yelling at you to push them back or stay home up there, because then they'll know it's a pass. All right, understood? Okay, let's go. Great.
But with seconds winding down in the half, Penn State strikes again.
We met our goal, more than 8 points.
Hey guys,
Every
goal.
And you know how we got that? Everyone's playing hard. Our blocking is awesome.
You guys get in there, they're going to fumble that ball, and you're going to have it, and it's going to be our ball, and the offense is going to score. Just like that. You guys can do this.
No penalties yet.
No penalties. We've reached both of our goals first half.
So far.
The blocking has to be there. Remember what I told you in practice? How should you be coming out? How should you be coming out? Ready. Ready.
So second half, have fun.
2 more touchdowns. We have got to block if we're going to win this game. There's still a chance we can win this game. There are only 2 touchdowns. We can do that. We've done it before in a game.
5 more touchdowns is what we need.
1, 2, 3. We got to get the blocking in there. We practiced it and practiced it all week long, and it still isn't there.
In the second half, the team continues to battle, but neither team can advance the ball.
Really, I think you don't even really notice the difference between the women and men coaching. I mean, from the day of the first practice, they're out there doing it with them, know what they're doing, and just really hasn't been much of an adjustment at all, if any.
In the end, Penn State comes away with the victory. But the most important result is the positive impact the coach moms are having on their players and the statement they're making about women in football.
Auburn's next. Let's go.
Woo!
1, 2, 3. Penn State!
10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, they're always going to look back and go, my first tackle, football coach was a woman. And the dynamic difference between that's what they're going to remember.
It's kind of funny if you watch from the beginning of the season, you watch the kids develop throughout the season, and from their first, patty cake blocks type things, and their little bear hug tackles, to now they're laying people out and they're smashing them. Okay, that's cool, but what really cool is watching the moms from practice 1, how they, were a little quiet, a little timid, weren't sure how to do the practice plans, until now, they're out there drill sergeants and they're running it and they've got it down to a science, and these kids are following them. It's pretty cool.
To see her be able to pull off what she's doing this year and having success and some enjoyment out of it, that means the world to me, to make sure that she's having a good time.
It is said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And perhaps for the 3rd grade football players on this small field in Indiana, and the moms coaching them, this game will serve as that starting point towards big dreams. Or perhaps it is just a further example of how the game of football has the power to unite us all.
Go! Matthew, push him, Matthew, push him, Matthew!
People get caught up in gender And it's not about that. It's about the passion of the game. It's about the ability to teach the game. And as long as you have compassion and commitment, you've got it made.
You know what? Too many people do the norm. They don't go against the grain. And it's okay to go against the grain. It's okay to break the mold. And it's okay to do something different. And I think that's what USA Football with this Coach Mom project has done. And I think it's pretty cool. I really do, because the parents are happy, the kids are happy, and everybody, this is going well. We didn't know how it would go, and it's pretty phenomenal. So I guess I would tell those moms, go for it.
They know I go hard, and nobody's telling me different. I'm getting in how I'm living, and if you don't see the vision, go home. Cause I'm riding like 4 tires, down the old wires until I retire. I'ma go hard, go hard.